Okay, so from like this platform, we have a slightly better angle on it, and all right, definitely looked like we were close enough there. So we can, all right. I've probably seen this before in like overview shots of the island, like at the beginning during the beginning cutscene or whatever. But I completely forgot that that was there. If that was the case, and we can drop down here. All right, is this gonna be another? All right, this is different from some of the other thanks, I guess. Why are there two of them? As far as I know, you only ever need one at a time. This looks different from the other, like, mini dungeon places, so I don't know exactly what... Alright. Got a lot more... Got a lot more enemies to fight here than we had elsewhere. You did not drop any rewards, I noticed. Does that mean that, like, if I die, I die? There's gonna be no healing in here? I feel like the odds that just nothing would have dropped a reward out of that big of a crowd is fairly low, and that it's more likely that, like, you guys are programmed to never drop anything. Yeah, we keep not dropping things here. Ow. Stop stabbing me. Alright. That gives me a bad feeling. Are we, in a pit of 100 it here? Do we have to, like... getting Pit of 100 vibes here. At least in Pit of 100 Trials in the Paper Mario games, you could find things that would heal you. Maybe I should take a little sabbatical and go hunting down the remaining heart containers. If this is gonna be as long as I think it is, do I even want to, like, narrate this? Alright, I don't know how many floors that was. Alright, health. I didn't actually take that much damage there. I suspect that is not going to be true for long. I'll see if I can, like, speed through that without making it nauseating, because when I was fighting things, typically the camera is moving very fast and doing a lot of things like that. And that might just be headache-inducing if I were to speed through that. I might just montage some of the final smashes or something.
Hey.
Oh, great. I'm going to have to actually think about this. Alright, well, the first floor didn't take long. Let's hope that the next couple floors don't take too long either. Alright, that one was a little difficult. Took a bunch of damage in that one, unfortunately. Hope there's a break coming up soon. Oh, there is? Alright. How much of a break? In that case, not quite going up to full health, but fairly close. Alright, onwards then. I'm so used to those guys dropping smash balls that when they don't, I'm like, did I miss something? Not doing great on health. If I die in here, I die, and if I die and... If I go and check and I do actually have to do this, and this isn't just like an optional thing. Oh, alright. Then I'll go and, like, find more heart pieces or something and find a little more health. Is that it? I don't know how many floors that was, but it was definitely not 100. Triforce Shard. Now I only need one more. I guess that was it. Alright. Yeah, why not? Alright. I'm up to 500 already. If I can find some health, I think that'll be more useful in the immediate term. Alright. I'm half up on health. Oh, there's one more pot. Whatever. I'm half up on health. And we're gonna come popping out of here. And are we back at the beginning? Alright. Let's see. So, I've done this. I've got... I still feel like that thing in Dragon Roost was significant. I'll look up what that was later.
Hey.
But anyway. Let's see. In the meantime... I'm not going to bother Grandma again. The last, like, 3 times I came back, she was sleeping, so... I'm gonna assume that she is still sleeping. because that's what people in this game do. Alright, where can I find the last Triforce shard? That would be a nice thing to know. Alright, so the last one is apparently somewhere around this collection of islands here. And... Alright, I see first and foremost a scavenging spot on the ground, approximately maybe here. So we're gonna go and see if we can find anything good down there. It's probably money, but I've been conditioned to do this anyway. From back when I actually needed money. Oh no, really? Oh, that's right. The I guess I could have just looked down and saw the map. Yeah. This was one of the ones that I was gonna have to do by doing that. Okay, I thought it was gonna be on the island somewhere. So we've completed the Triforce. I do want to have a poke around over here. Alright. I see trees, I see a mailbox, and there's probably gonna be grappling that'll allow me to get up to the top. I don't know, maybe I'll find a bit of health or a bit of heart or something like that up at the top here, which could conceivably be useful to me. Alright, I can't grapple the really big ones apparently. I can just jump across, however, which probably would have been faster to just do that anyway. And, what is that up there? Oh, that's one of those Koroks. How do I get up there, then? It's too far for this. And I don't see anything that obviously looks like I should be able to do this. Alright, that's going to be a mystery for another day then. It is going to bother me if I can't figure out what it is, though. Oh, there's a thing up here. Alright, let's see what the thing up here is. First we'll fill up on flight juice, and then we'll jump down here. As long as it's not another pit of 100, because I don't have, like, that much more time. This really looks something like Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for the PC. With physics, apparently. Alright. What this looks like is, one, mostly money, but it looks like I'm going to have to waft like that to make them rotate. Or do I actually? Because it looks like I can just take a fairly straightforward path up here. Oh, it's gonna be one of these. Alright. I haven't had to deal with this for a couple of dungeons now. That's gonna be one of those seeds. How am I going to want to, one, make you out of the way? How am I gonna want to, get past that? Am I gonna just, basically have to take it really slowly? Really slowly. Follow the light, maybe? Pick up one of these. Can I throw it? No. That was kind of dumb. Throw it at you. Well, at least that'll allow me to kill you without having to, like, get really close. Oh, it didn't damage you. It didn't kill you permanently, anyway. I can use that to stun you. Seems good enough. Alright. You respawned. Does that mean I'm gonna have to... Oh, yeah, that does mean I'm gonna have to, isn't it? Alright. I'm gonna have to burst out of it sooner, is what I'm gonna have to do. Let's go sail over here. And... Alright. Trying to figure out how tall these jumps are. There's more over there. Do I need to, like, smash through it with fire or something? Like, burn it? It is burning. Interesting. First, though... Ow. Let me take this. Am I stuck in here? Ooh, this is not looking great. How am I gonna get out of here? Yeah, that is definitely gonna help me get out of here. Oh, it actually is because it'll just make the things go away? Fine. Alright, let's try that again. And try this again. I can bounce off of it instead of climbing on, thanks. And try this again. Oh, is that just gonna bring me up to the top? Hello? I feel like I should have had enough. Alright, so I just barely didn't have enough height there. Whatever that was, we're gonna go and see what's on the other end of this, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna be at the top. Ooh, health. Look, I like health. There is one of those Korok guys who I saw earlier, which is not a side quest I'm doing. I feel like that one would take a really long time, even if you did... Because it took me about, I think, a minute to get from the Deku Forest to the other one. Even if you did, like, actually warp. I don't know how much time that would take, that would save. And, especially getting through that would be a bit of an ordeal. That is a treasure chart. Alright. Maybe someday I will find out what to do with that. That is not today. And with that, we have all the pieces of Triforce. I'm going to end this off here. My name is Dragonite. This has been The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. We are almost at the end. Next time, I assume we've got to go do final boss-esque things. And we'll see what that involves. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is one of the games that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.